If you think Phuket in 2026 is all about the cheap bucket of alcohol and crowded beach, you are looking at the wrong map. Because if you know where locals are eating or what tourists like yourself can do in terms of activities, Phuket in 2026 is still one of the best islands in the world. Today, I'm breaking Phuket down into 5 essential categories to see and do. And stick around until the end because I'm revealing many local spots that is half the price of anything you find on Google Maps. สวัสดีค่ะ I'm Alisa and we are a team of local Thai. And if this is your first time in Thailand, don't forget to grab our free Thailand Cheat Sheet. You'll find the link in the description below. Phuket is a UNESCO city of gastronomy, but you wouldn't be able to tell from an overpriced pad thai at Bangla Road. If you enjoy bold and spicy flavors, you absolutely have to try Southern Thai cuisine. The Southern Thai dishes here are known for being intense, flavorful, and incredibly delicious. The local restaurant we recommend is Koti Langka Sangkasi and Mo Mudong. They are a very simple place, but the food here is amazing and the prices are very affordable. You won't see many tourists here, but you will see plenty of locals, which is always a good sign. Another must-try snack is Apo. It's a thin, crispy coconut pancake that's actually been recognized by the Michelin Guide. And the best part, it costs around 11 cents. Actually, there are other apong shops around the city too, not only these Michelin ones. Phuket also has a lot of charming cafes, especially around the old town or along the coast. And we absolutely addicted to the burnt butter toast from Phuket Teak in Old Town. It's worth waiting in line for us. And if you want a true local experience, one of my favorite experiences is having a $1 traditional Thai coffee by the beach in the morning at Ching Pla Market. It's in Nayang Beach. It's mostly locals here. The atmosphere is relaxed and the ocean breeze in the morning makes it even better. You can check out places like Chiwa Market or the famous Phuket Sunday Walking Street Market located at the Old Town area. Just make sure to check the opening days and hours before you go because these markets aren't open every day. Most tourists waste their entire vacation budgets on a crowded boat to Maya Bay. But even in 2026, there is still more to Phuket than that. To start off, if you love exploring the underwater, PP Islands, Similan Islands, or Racha Island are perfect. And you can visit many islands in one go on an island hopping boat trip and enjoy snorkeling or diving. Some said Racha Islands has one of the most beautiful shallow water underwater world. As for PP Island, of course, you can visit the famous PP Island itself or enjoy exploring all the little stunning islands around the main PP Island, which in Thai we call PP's groups of islands, and one of its islands is famous Maya Bay, which brings us to the pro tip. If you think Maya Bay or PP Island are too crowded for your liking, head over to Koh Yao Noi, for example. It's still feels like what Phuket looked like 20 years ago. Super chill and untouched. But note that our extrovert friend said that it was too quiet with nothing to do and got super bored, while his introvert wife said she could stay there for a month. Or if you are a real morning person and want to avoid the crowd, it usually requires an early start, which you can do if you rent out an entire boat and not doing a shared tour. If diving isn't really your thing, you might want to try kayaking instead. Here you will get to paddle through stunning limestone cliffs, and one of the highlights is the famous James Bond Island, which in Thai we know them as Got Tapu and Khao Pingan. Next is Kata Beach. It is actually the main surfing spot in Phuket, especially during the monsoon season when the waves are the most consistent. The waves here are usually small to medium, which makes it a great place for beginners who want to try surfing for the first time. You also find surfboards for rent right along the beach, and there are plenty of surf schools if you want to take a lesson. Now, If you are visiting during the high season like December or January, the ocean can sometimes be pretty calm and quite flat. But every now and then, a swell comes through and you can still get a few surfable waves. Now, if intense activities aren't really your style, you could go for a relaxing yacht cruise and watch the sunset at Chalong Bay and enjoy that warm orange sky reflecting on the ocean. Another island you shouldn't miss is Coral Island, also known as Got He Banana Beach among locals. It's perfect if you want a balanced day trip, just 15 minutes boat ride from Phuket mainland. You can snorkel, walk along the beach, relax on the sand, and explore the island. And of course, Phuket is famous for its beaches. So one of the easiest and honestly most enjoyable things you can do is simply hop from beach to beach throughout the day. And personally, we think that Freedom Beach, which what Thai people call a secret beach on social media, is the most secluded beach with stunning landscape and water. If you want a short break from the ocean, then this next part is for you. Phuket actually has the most amazing cultural spots and viewpoints. At first, you might think the Big Buddha is just another temple. What's so special about it? But if you skip this place, you actually miss one of the best viewpoints on the island. From the top, you can enjoy a 360-degree view of Phuket with the ocean, the hills, and the city all around you. And of course, the highlight is the massive white marble Buddha statue itself. Wat Chalong is the most important and most visited temple in Phuket, especially among locals. Many local people come here to pray for their health and career. Promthep Cape is the most famous sunset viewpoint in Phuket, and many people even say it's one of the most beautiful sunset spots in all of Thailand. But some Thai travelers prefer a place called Lam Krating, which is more natural and requires a short trek to reach. So if you enjoy a little adventure, that could be another sunset spot worth checking out. These are great places to see Phuket from above. Taron Viewpoint gives you a famous panoramic view of several beaches along the coastline. Many people especially love coming here at night when the city lights make the view even more beautiful. Phuket Old Town isn't just an Instagram backdrop, but it's like a soul of Phuket. Locals love coming here, and actually it's one of the first stops that me and my friends always go to when we first land in Phuket. The streets along Phuket Old Town are lined with colorful Chino Portuguese buildings that give the area a really unique charm. It's a perfect place to walk around, take photos, explore small shops and cafes, as there are many great restaurants here like Tu Kap Khao restaurant, and just enjoy the atmosphere. The party scene in Phuket can mean much more than just neon lights and loud music on Bangla Road. These shows are famous for their massive production filled with lights, music, costumes, and incredible stage effects. Bangla Road is the center of Phuket's nightlife scene. It's packed with bars, restaurants, clubs, and live music venues. If you're curious about Thailand's national sport, Phuket has a few stadiums where you can watch live matches, such as Bangla Boxing Stadium. And some gyms also offer short beginner classes if you want to experience Muay Thai for yourself. In Phuket, there are several ethical elephant sanctuaries where you can observe elephants in a more natural environment, watch them interact with each other, and learn about their care, like at Hidden Forest Elephant Reserve. But if you want a bit more interaction with the elephant, you can try the Elephant Jungle Sanctuary too. And after a long day of exploring, there's nothing better than a traditional Thai massage, especially by the ocean. Or if you are like us, after some activities packed days, we would love to just stay at the hotel and always come back at Visit Laguna Phuket, which is next to the beach, where we can just enjoy staying here, jumping in and out of the water. And that wraps up our 20 things to do in Phuket. Don't forget to subscribe for more local tips. We are here on the ground, so you don't have to guess before your trip. See you in the next one. สวัสดีค่ะ